What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. So AEW Dynamite celebrates 4 years of being on the air. Cool. Great. Awesome. We're going to be diving into AEW Dynamite for October the 4th, 2023. Pretty okay show for the most part. We got to see a couple of returns, and we'll talk about those when we get to that in the review. But overall, the show itself was decent. So we kicked the show off with Renee Paquette. She interviewed Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho backstage. She said 4 years ago they were on the opposite ends of the ring from each other, but now they're in line. Jericho said just days after the 33rd anniversary of his in-ring debut, they aligned to take out the Don Callis family. And that's what I call an anniversary celebration. So Adam Copeland comes into play. He said it's good to see Renee. He mentioned there's a lot of Canadian energy there with the four of them, and there should be maple syrup flowing. He shook hands with Jericho. Kenny Omega said it's nice to meet him, and he offered a handshake. Edge paused a bit before shaking his hand. Edge asked him to let him know if he needs anything. Oh, no, Kenny Omega said that to Edge. My bad. Adam Copeland said he's going to issue his mission statement later, but he wished him luck against Don Callis since he can't stand him either. Chris Jericho asked Renee, "What about me?" Renee says it's always good to see him, but she said under her breath, "I like him a little better." That's pretty cool there, so great stuff there. First match of the night, Rey Fenix versus Nick Jackson for the AEW International Championship. Rey Fenix defeats Nick Jackson via the dreaded, ultra-devastating roll-up that nobody can fucking kick out of. So Rey wins that via roll-up, so that's pretty cool there. It makes sense. Moving on. So we got a video package that aired with Adam Cole, MJF, and Roderick Strong. So they aired a video with Adam Cole visiting Roderick Strong at his home. The audio was shit. And again, this has always been AEW's issue. This has been going on for 4 years now. You have a billionaire who's funding this operation, and he can't seem to find any good audio. Like, come on. Like, why terrible audio? Why? Why does AEW have such terrible audio? It's dumb. It's mind-boggling to me. So, I don't get it. We'll come back to that segment because they're going to air it again anyway. But basically, Roderick Strong gave Adam Cole a rolling stand-up scooter for him so he could roll him around with a bad knee. Adam Cole asked what the emergency was about. Roderick Strong said the feng shui was all wrong and he needed... the furniture was all wrong and he needed Adam Cole to move furniture for him. Roderick Strong said that that's what friends do. Adam Cole ended up lifting things around the house. Strong and Matt Taven and Mike Bennett watched. Strong was impressed. And then Adam Cole tried to leave, but Roddy was like, Adam! I need you, bro. I still need you. Really good shit there. Next, Griff Garrison, he came out next. He was getting ready for his match. And his opponent was Wardlow. So Excalibur mentioned on commentary that we haven't seen Wardlow since June. So he's been gone for basically 4 months. Damn. So Wardlow absolutely destroyed Griff Garrison via 5 power bombs, and he won the match via referee stoppage. And then post-match, Wardlow jumped the barricade, went through the crowd, and dipped out. So, me personally, I would take it that Wardlow is probably pissed off AEW. He probably doesn't want to be there anymore, which I can't blame him on that. Tony Khan doesn't know how to use big men. He didn't know how to book big men. He just doesn't. Example and Exhibit A, W. Morrissey, a.k.a. Big Bill. So, yeah, hopefully Wardlow does decide to leave AEW and go to WWE and get used better. But that's just me. Moving on. So, Renee Paquette, she interviewed Don Callis and Tenosuke Takeshita backstage. So, Don Callis revealed that Sammy Guevara was not cleared by the AEW medical staff. Don Callis said that there's no shortage of eager young athletes waiting to show what they can do. He said that Kyle Fletcher, oh my God, what the fuck, would be the replacement partner for Takeshita. Don Callis said, battles are won and lost in a war, and no one remembers those. He said, they remember who wins the war, and he vowed to win the war. Oh my God. That pissed me off. Aussie Open sucks, man. Aussie Open just doesn't have it. They're better off in Impact or MLW. Like, seriously. Put them there, please. Oh my God. Butcher and the Blade are on my television. What the fuck? They should be thrown in a damn blender. Not literally, though. But why are they still there on television? Why haven't the Butcher and the Blade and Chris and Kip Sabian and the like? Why aren't they? Well, I mean, why haven't they been released from their contracts? Like, seriously. Like, why hadn't they just been, like, let go? Like, I'll pay Tony Khan $500 to get rid of those 3 guys. Seriously, they suck. This is what pisses me off. They've been there for, 4 years, and they've done nothing. Get rid of them, please. Tony Khan, fucking get rid of them, please. The Acclaimed win. Who gives a shit? Next, we had a interview with RJ City. Oh, no, my bad. An interview with Tony Storm featuring RJ City. So, RJ City talked about how Tony Storm wrestled for 14 years. Tony Storm threw her shoe at him and said that she's focused on now. She grabbed him by his shirt and said that he has no idea what it's like to be in the spotlight and you have all your friends leave. Tony Storm said that she's always asked if she has it or is just lucky and wonders if it all could be taken away. Artist said, you're not even old. Tony had an epiphany and said over and over again dramatically, I'm timeless! I'm timeless! Her new nickname is Timeless. Tony Storm. That was great. I loved it. Tony Storm is an absolute treasure. Great. Very good stuff there. Moving on. So, Bryan Danielson is backstage. He said he's never gotten to wrestle the style of match in front of an AEW fans until Saturday's Sunday's show against Zack Sabre Jr., Bryan said that he's a bit upset, though, because he thought they determined who is the best technical wrestler is. He felt that Zack doesn't have the heart and the soul. He has to go out there and compete. But there was also sound bites from Zack Sabre Jr. So I like that. I think what they're going to do is probably run that back at Full Gear, like I talked about in my Wrestle Dream review. That's what's going to more than likely happen. Same thing with Hangman Adam Page and Swerve. So Hangman said that Swerve's victory over him via cheating doesn't put him in his position. Swerve didn't cheat. Swerve beat Hangman clean. Seriously. Hangman is a sore fucking loser. Moving on, we got to see the attack of what happened to Jay White last week when he got attacked by 4 guys and in mask, and the one wearing the MJF Devil mask as well. He got attacked. So we saw that. So, Bullet Club Gold, they came out. So, minus Jay White. So, it was the Guns and Juice Robinson. And I wanted to split my TV in half with a damn axe. No lie. So, they made fun of Adam Cole. And they called MJF a douchebag. So basically, MJF, he came out after the Gun Club and Juice Robinson were taunting him. So MJF said that they were making interesting accusations. He called Juice a talentless taint, which is great. I love that. And then Juice Robinson grabbed his crotch and said, "I got a rock hard taint." I'm like, what the fuck? And then there was dueling chants of ass boys and talentless taint. That was great. MJF said that he's done a lot of horrible things in his life. Since this is the fourth anniversary of AEW Dynamite, he's going to list them off. He said that he threw Jericho off the stage, which caused Jericho to almost die. He cut his wrist 10 times with his belt. He gave several children dodgeball-related injuries, and he almost got them kicked off television when he decided to call his boss, Tony Khan, a fucking mark, which was great. So, MJF continues to taunt and make fun of the Bullet Club Gold. And then he suggested that they have a Stockholm street fight. So he marched to the ring, and then the Guns and Juice Robinson, they bailed out. Out of nowhere, Jay White showed up and hit a Blade Runner on MJF, took his title, and he got on stage. So Jay White said that he's a cut above MJF, who usually deals with. So your cheap parlor tricks and games don't work. Jay White said that they don't believe his denial. Unlike these filthy pores, he said that MJF is a dirty, pathetic liar, slimy, gutless coward. He said AEW needs a truly elite champion, and MJF is not him. He then challenged MJF to prove him wrong by defending his title against him at Full Gear, and then MJF accepts his challenge. So that's great there. I don't know why that we're having that a month out. Like, we're not even in November. Like, October just started, but it does make sense to kind of, build towards Full Gear. It does make sense. So we have about a good, 6.5 weeks, basically. If I'm not mistaken, I think we have 6.5 weeks. Moving on. So we got Renee Paquette doing another interview with Orange Cassidy and Hook. So Orange Cassidy said that they would have made a great tag team champions. He took that Hook is still a champion. Hook told Orange Cassidy that he should be a champion again, and it should be against Phoenix instead of Moxley. Orange Cassidy said he was champion for 11 months, and Mox was just champion for 3 weeks. And then they started to eat chips out of Hook's bags. Chips out of Hook's Lay's bag. I'm like, oh my God. But I do like Lay's potato chips. I do like them. Lay's, Doritos, all of them. So, yeah. Next, Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho versus Kyle Fletcher and Tanosuke Takeshita. So, Omega and Chris Jericho get the win via the code breaker into the One Ring Angel for the 1, 2, 3. Post-match, Powerhouse Hobbs showed up, beat the shit out of Omega and Chris Jericho. And Don Callis and Kyle Fletcher and Tanosuke Takeshita got duct tape and started duct taping Kenny Omega's arms to the ropes, and they beat him with a steel chair. Don Callis hit him in the head with a steel chair, and Jericho absorbed some of the chair shots. So that's great. So sign me up. I'm glad that Will Hobbs is a part of the Don Callis family. That is great. Tremendous stuff there. Moving on. So, Renee Paquette did another backstage interview with MJF. So, Max Caster showed up and gave MJF a massage. MJF leaped up and said he's sick of him. Said that he's a stalker and leaving weird notes in his bag. Caster said it's not like that. And then MJF said he's going to get a restraining order on him. Max Caster smiled and he left. I'm like, what the fuck is this gay shit, man? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this shit? Oh my God, what the fuck is this shit? I laughed my ass off because it was funny. Oh man. So MJF attempted to call Adam Cole, but he didn't pick up his phone. It went to voicemail. So MJF was irate, and he said that he couldn't do it alone anymore. So this is great. I do love this. So this proves to me that this was all a big work and ruse, and Adam Cole was the one who attacked Jay White last week. This is great. Tremendous stuff here. This is absolutely great. I'm down for it. Let's go. Let's go. And I would love for Adam Cole to be AEW World Champion. I would. Max's babyface work has been great. I like his babyface work, but his heel work is tremendous. It's good heel work. Next, we got a kick-ass vignette featuring Samoa Joe. He was in a suit and he was cutting a cigar, which was great. So he talked about being champion many times, and he knows what it means to be hungry versus being satisfied. Samoa Joe said that to truly be a champion in this day and age, he needs to regain that hunger. He said that he's focused and ready to become AEW World Champion. He said MJF earned his respect, but soon enough, he'll realize that's when he's hungry. And he always manages to eat. And I'm like, damn, sign me up for that. We'll probably get that match probably a little bit before Full Gear. So maybe in like the next 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. They might save that for Winter is Coming. I don't know. That's just my guess and speculation. I don't know. But we'll get that before we get Adam Cole and MJF. We'll probably get that in the next couple weeks. Who knows? I don't know. Next, Toni Storm versus Sky Blue. Toni Storm wins via the Storm Zero. Next, moving on. Stokely Hathaway was interviewed by Renee Paquette. Damn, this is like her 5th interview on the show. Damn. So he talked about the 4-way ROH tag title shot on the line. He said Eddie Kingston will be at ringside doing commentary to see who's next in line. We need a champion that smells like Tom Ford and not like Burger King and Newports. Oh man, that was good. Oh shit. Oh man. Whoo, that was good. Oh man. Yo, that was great. Yo, he roasted him. Yo. Yo. Oh man, that was gold. Comedic gold. Yo, comedic gold. Comedic gold. Comedic gold. Oh shit. Comedic gold. Oh man, that was comedic gold. Oh fuck. That was comedic gold right there. I love that. That was great. And then the closing segment. Adam Copeland. So, Edge came out on the and got on the mic. He told Tony Schiavone that he loves him, but this is his ring now. He shook his hand, and Tony dipped out. So, Edge got on the mic and said that in 2011, he was told he could never wrestle again, but it's 2023. And he's standing in an AEW ring. He said that the AEW Championship would look good around his waist. He said that there's a roster full of compelling first-time matchups for him. He referred himself to in third person. He said he's never done that. He's never done that before, and he's not going to do it again. So he mentioned John Moxley, Kenny Omega, Miro, Powerhouse Hobbs, Jay White, Juice Robinson. He said that the fans are helping make this happen. He said the main reason he decided to leave and come to AEW is that he's sitting down with his family. He asked his daughters, Ruby and Lyric, who are 9 and 7, if he should retire. He said that his daughter Lyric said that you should go have fun with Uncle Jay, a.k.a. Christian Cage. Edge then called him Jay. He said he called out Christian to the ring so he could tell him the real reason why he's here. So Christian comes out. A holy shit chant breaks out. Adam Copeland talked about being best friends before getting into the industry. And the industry made them believe that they'd be best friends for life. Ed said that he's sure Christian wants to know what he did at Wrestle Dream. So, Ed said that he sees Christian's face looking more and more like a dick than usual. He said that even though he knows all about him, he still loves him, but that'll never go away. He said that when he saw him standing over Sting, a guy whose poster you brought in the barber so you could cut his hair like the same way. And Adam Copeland said that he was Lex Luger. Edge said that Sting has entertained people for over 4 decades and has caused people to feel for 4 decades. He can't sit back. He can't stand back and watch him smash him with a concerto. He said that he did it because he knows that Luchasaurus and Nick Wayne are going to drop him as soon as they've sucked all the information out of his brain. He said that Christian's too egotistical to see it coming. Ed said that he's been there. There because it's time, for the first time in over 20 years, for them to team up again and face teams like FTR, the Young Bucks, and show a whole new generation of fans while they're still one of the greatest tag teams of all time. He asked Christian to do it again and end their careers as a team. So Christian held out his hand, and Copeland handed him the mic. They hugged and embraced. And then Christian told Adam to go fuck yourself. And then Christian released the hug and walked out. And then Christian got on the stage and said that he wanted to remind him of what he'll be going up against on Tuesday live on Dynamite. And then we saw Luchasaurus walking out with Nick Wayne. And then they stood by Christian. And then we go off the air. So really good stuff there. That was great. Tremendous stuff there. Edge is going to be a forever babyface now. And that's good. So Dynamite was okay for the most part. It could have been better. We didn't need the Butcher and the Blade. We didn't need Juice Robinson on television. It's good to see Will Hobbs back within the Don Callis family. It's good to see Wardlow, but it's probably going to be short-lived. So Dynamite was okay, but what did you guys think? Please hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.